I done a thread basically. Of course, as well, I'm a fucking Christian, you know. I'm not even a Muslim. So it's not like people can try and tell me, oh yeah, you're a Muslim, that's why you're sticking up for Muslims, like blah blah blah. No, that's not the case. Like, I just explain why all Muslims, all grooming gangs and shit like that should of course all face justice, and you know every single person involved should be, of course. But to blame one group is not the answer. So I made a thread saying there's a coordinated propaganda effort on X to demonize Muslims by focusing solely on Muslim grooming gangs. Elon Musk is one that's pushing this narrative, ignoring that child exploitation is committed by people of all backgrounds. Let's unpack the truth. So this is what I thought as well, that the same time all of this shit happened, when they was all trying to dox me on account and threaten to kill me and all this shit, I was doing like loads of threads about Elon Musk and shit, so that's probably why, like, he probably saw this shit and thought, yeah, fuck you, I ain't helping you, you know, hope they do execute you. But okay, it is what it is. But anyway, so there was a Plymouth child abuse ring. 7 white British individuals, including men and women, systematically abused underage children. They groomed victims through social media, subjected them to sexual violence, and distributed indecent images. This case highlights how predators often exploit digital platforms. So that's just one. The Kidwelly cult case. Colin Batley led a cult in Wales that used pseudo-religious rituals to sexually abuse children. Operating for 4 years, this group manipulated victims into silence, fear and control. Using fear and control, sorry. All members were white, and their crimes shocked the community. The South Wales grooming ring. A group of white men targeted vulnerable girls from care homes, grooming them with gifts and drugs before abusing them. Some victims were as young as 13. The case revealed how predators exploit systematic vulnerabilities to find victims. Northamptonshire child abuse case. 5 white men were convicted of grooming girls aged 12 to 15. They lured victims with promises of money and drugs, forcing them into exploitative situations. The victims' courage and testifying brought justice to a long-running case. Number 6, the Oxford Bullfinch case. While this case involved perpetrators from mixed ethnicities, including men from Slovakian, Kurdish and white British backgrounds, it was a chilling example of a long-term exploitation. Girls as young as 11 were groomed, raped and trafficked. Victims were often targeted because of their social or familial vulnerabilities. Operation OR, a nationwide investigation into online child pornography, revealed thousands of offenders across the UK, most of them which were white men. This operation emphasised that technology-enabled exploitation transcends community lines. The Worcestershire grooming case. 5 white men were jailed for exploiting girls, plying them with drugs and alcohol before sexually abusing them. Victims testified that they were threatened to prevent them from seeking help. And last one, the Banbury child exploitation case. This case involved offenders of British and North African descent targeting young girls. Perpetrators befriended the victims before subjecting them to exploitation. It underscored the diverse backgrounds of the abusers. So, in conclusion, as I researched for this thread, I noticed a very disturbing pattern. When Muslims are involved in these crimes, their names and photos are everywhere. But as I look for the names and photos of the white perpetrators/perpetrators from other backgrounds, they were extremely hard to find. This suggests a media bias designed to push harmful stereotypes and vilify Muslims. And that's 100 million% true, because all of these cases, like, some of them have got their names, some of them have got their pictures, but the majority of them aren't. There isn't any pictures, you know. Like these last few ones there are, but like if you just take a random case out of here, like this Northamptonshire case, and Google it, you'll find loads of reports about it, but there will be no names, no pictures, nothing. But then any time like a Muslim's involved, there'll be pictures of them everywhere saying illegal immigrant, this person done, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're just trying to vilify all Muslims. So I think these type of cases, these type of threads, are important, just especially in this time of misinformation, and it's a clear attack on Muslims, you know. It's just good to spread the word that, you know, a lot of people do fucked up shit, but you can't blame an entire religion and an entire ethnic group for these things.